On our voice Storybookland, first thing, please stay safe, keep all arms and legs closed at all times, and please watch your kids. Now, most people get to Storybookland through the pages of a book, but sometimes you really get to go there. It may be down a rabbit hole, it may be on a magic carpet ride, and sometimes it may just be through the jaws of Monstro the whale, the same whale that swallowed Geppetto and Pinocchio. But not to worry, this is just our way to get into Storybookland. Now, like all good stories, our story starts with a once upon a time, there was a big bad wolf, and he spent all of his time trying to get to the island in the middle of the homes of the three little pigs here. That first house was of straw, the second house made of sticks, the third house on the hill was made of 100% wolf-proof bricks. And now our story is about to take a very unexpected turn as we come around the bend here and approach the English countryside village of Alice. One day, Alice followed the white rabbit down that pathway and into that tree trunk, and she fell down his rabbit hole, all the way to Wonderland, where things just got curiouser and curiouser. Now, the many fantastic things we have in Storybookland, one is here in the center of the canal. That's London Park, the park that Wendy, Michael, and John Darling flew over on their way to Neverland, with a lot of help from Peter Pan, Tinkerbell, and just a little bit of magic with
With ducks.
Another fantastic place is up ahead, the city of Future and Enchantment, Agrabah. It was at the marketplace there that Aladdin first met Princess Jasmine, and although they were from different worlds, with the help of a genie, they fell in love, were married, and now live in the Sultan's palace. And just as Aladdin and Jasmine's love bloomed, so did the flowers above us in the rose-covered archways, the ones that Aladdin and Jasmine flew over, under and sideways on their magic carpet ride to a whole new world. Now, all good stories do have their places of love and light in them, but they also sometimes have places of darkness, like up ahead, the Cave of Wonders. It's said that there's a curse on the treasure in the cave that can only be lifted by the genie of the lamp. And legend also has it that whoever can free that genie will be granted 3 wishes. What would you wish for? Now, Snow White, she wished to be saved from the evil queen, so she fled to this forest here on our right and found a cottage with the 7 dwarfs there. And because of her kindness to them, they let her stay. And in the hillside beyond is the dwarf diamond mine where they whistle while they work. Now, here on our left, Cinderella wished to go to the ball, but her evil stepmother wouldn't let her. However, her fairy godmother did grant that wish. She did get to attend the ball, but she stayed a little bit too long. So if you look halfway down the hill on the road, you'll see her carriage that is still there, the one that had to turn back into a pumpkin. Now, while magic has its power, so does love. So Cinderella now lives happily ever after with her Prince Charming in the castle at the top there. Now, while wishes have their places in stories, so do dreams. Some people may dream of a happily ever after. Some may dream of lazily falling asleep on the giant patchwork quilt over here on our left. 1933 symphony called Lullaby Land. There's a lot of magic here to see also. If you take a look around at all these little trees, they will never grow up because of a cap put on them by Tinkerbell. Storybookland was also a favorite of Walt Disney, who is a master storyteller, brought us many of our favorite stories, and those stories continue to inspire new stories and storytellers of today. There's the story of the Wind in the Willows up ahead, the story of Molly, Ratty, and Mr. Toad. That's Toad Home, Mr. Toad's home right there, but he's never there. He's always off on a wild ride to nowhere in particular. And there's the story of the frozen kingdom of Arendale. Queen also fled that kingdom to her icy palace in the fjords up above, but her sister Anna would not let her go, and that act of true love saved them both and shows that family can weather even the harshest of snowstorms. Ahead of us is the alpine village of Geppetto and Pinocchio, and it was there at Geppetto's wood carving shop when he carved a little boy out of wood and wished him on his star he would become a real live boy. And when Pinocchio saved Geppetto from Monstro the whale, the blue fairy granted that wish. Ariel, the little mermaid, wished to give up her life under the sea and become part of our world. And when that wish was granted, she took her first wobbly steps on the sea there on our right, and now lives with the very good castle. Ariel's story started in the shadow of her father, King Triton, the ruler of the underwater kingdom of Atlantis, that you can get a glimpse of behind that waterfall there. And
I'm getting wet.
Ariel's story ended just like ours is going to, with a happily ever after.